So, as I've said before, I want you guys to join me in my experience in transforming my lawn. And I think it's only appropriate that I give you an update on how my lawn is doing. It's been just shy of 3 weeks since I had my lawn slit seeded. And overall, it's coming in pretty nicely. But I want to make sure that I take the time to really show you guys the struggles that I have, the things I do right, when I encounter some problems, and when I choose to ignore those problems because it's really not worth taking the time to engage in those battles. So without further ado, this is the week 3 update on my lawn. Alright, so overall I'm actually pretty happy with the way that the seeding is coming out so far. There are some areas where it does look like things are coming in a little bit on the thin side. I mean, you can see there's like a couple little seedlings here and there, but this area is definitely one of my problem spots. Just because it's kind of like on the edge of my sprinkler line, even though it overshoots onto the street right there. My sprinklers aren't going to hit that quite as much because it is at the end. So it's going to rotate over here, stop, and immediately turn back. It's not going to get quite as much water as the middle sections are. The middle is coming in great. I'm actually very, very happy with a lot of this. Comparing it to what it was like when I first got the house, it was pretty bad and pretty bare. And so this is already coming in so much nicer than what I previously had. All of this is coming in really nice and healthy. You can see this spot here where I wasn't sure if I wanted to extend the bed farther like it had been before, or if I wanted to keep my wall blocks short. My indecisiveness meant that I haven't gotten anything to grow there, so I threw a little bit of seed down there just to kind of close up that gap. As I stated before, this is my problem spot. This right here is way too shady. It collects all of the leaves that just kind of clump in here. So I am not actually going to worry about that. That is a spot that is too difficult for me to do anything with right now. So there is no point in wasting time, energy, and effort in trying to get grass to grow here. It just won't, because it's got this big old bush right here. It collects everything, and it's got these two wonderful, stupid, really annoying trees that I hate so much. Trying to refrain from using bad words. I've had to put under my sprinkler a wedge, so to speak, in order to get my sprinkler to hit all the way out to the edge. I realized it was not hitting everything, so I've had to use this block to keep this angled to be able to hit it, and I have to occasionally move it, like once every day or so. You can see where I had it sitting previously. It's starting to make all of my little grass seedlings yellow out because they're not getting enough sunlight. They're starting to die, so I have to move that every couple days, every day preferably, just to make sure that it's not going to end up killing off those grass seedlings and leaving a big bare area. This is my other problem spot, which my sprinkler barely doesn't hit. You can kind of see the line where it just kind of stops. So this area, I've been trying to water it by hand using my hose, but as I said before, that's really, it's not a great idea. I have to take that hose and water it, and to be quite fair, sitting here spraying it constantly, yeah, not my thing. So I have not been diligent with that, and it's not coming in as a result. But that's okay with me because 90% of my germination everywhere else is coming in great. So I have one little problem spot here that I had to reseed over very, very lightly. And over here along the curb where my dirt is freaking hard, like that stuff is almost as hard as concrete. So nothing's really gonna be able to adhere into there. All the seed just kind of like washes toward the edge, which, I mean, you can see that edge is coming in really nice and thick. I mean, shoot, even the curb is growing a little bit. But overall, I mean, I've got a lot of really good density coming in, so this is all coming in quite nicely. I'm actually very happy with the result. So yeah, as always, if you guys have any questions or anything, just shoot me a comment below and I will do my best to answer it. Until then, see ya.